It's your boy Jims with the Stop Being Dirty, Stop Eating Dirty. We trust in our process. Are we protecting our peace? If you are, salute to you, because I understand it's a tough road. No matter what you try to do, it's not easy. And I understand that. And a lot of people don't understand what you go through as a father, what you go through as a son, what you go through at work, the troubles and the trials and tribulations that as a man, I'm talking to my fellas right now, what we have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? The playing tough. And I don't mean you're not tough. I mean the situations where you want to be vulnerable and feel like you can't, because all the responsibility of life is on you to succeed, to bring the money home, to bring the diplomas home, to bring the food on the table. The pressures that you take on in life and you know, you're just moving at 100. Take some time to give yourself some credit, because if you don't slow down and understand you're doing the best you can, you're doing your greatest job, you're being the best you can be, you have to acknowledge that, or else things will get overwhelming, and everything that you have to do and all those tough tasks that do depend on you is going to be even tougher, because you didn't take time to give yourself credit. You deserve credit. And if nobody's out there giving you credit, your boy Jims is. I know what it is. A disaster! Oh my God. So, the announcement is out. There was a lot of what ifs. There was a lot of disaster. Eminem's never coming to battle rap. Stop it. Never. I mean, he probably don't even know who Dizaster is. Dizaster probably like, hey, Eminem, hey, Slim Shady, hey, Martha Mathers, that's me. I did the movie for you. He's like, who? You don't know you? Maybe he does, but he ain't battling you. Then you're talking about Diz versus Mav 2. Stop. That's not happening. Get it out your mind. The money, it don't matter. Matt Hoffa, no matter how successful he gets, he's still a filthy heathen from Brooklyn. He's gonna pop off on Dizaster. I know it. I heard the Disasters versus Daylight. That would have been cool, because Dizaster had went on this whole rant on Twitter at Daylight. And then Daylight did like a response blog. It was subliminal, but we know who he was talking about. So boom, already there's a storyline, there's a narrative. You know, you haven't really seen Daylight. I don't know what's going on with Daylight, to be honest with you. I think there's, like, Daylight really seems like he wants to battle. I'm not sure if he could, if he's tied down because of some things that are going on between leagues. I didn't forget about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Daylight. But it seemed like he does want to battle, but he's just not. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think him and Diz would be ill. I'm going to talk about him and Lux in another blog, because I had a whole different approach to talk about Daylight and Lux. Oh, that's another, excuse me. I seen Dizaster versus Lux as possible battles. That would have been ill. I think like a guy like Dizaster, he's like a DNA in the sense, like he deserves to battle those type, you know what I'm saying? Dizaster versus Lux, Dizaster versus Mook. I think that shit'll be ill, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time where like people like I don't know, man. Just, you remember Awkward's battled T-Rex? I remember that era. It was like, yo, you called people out enough, you did your thing on your region and this person, and like now it's like it's so much politics and bullshit, and everybody wants so much money, but you're still living in the hood. Like, it's like, how do you look that filthy? I'm not, no specifics. You know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm not even talking about no one specifically. I'm just talking. Y'all be looking dusty. Talking about, I need $87,000 to battle. Sir, really? Do you? Or do you need to get out the ghetto? Back to the ghetto you go. Like, you want how much to battle? You're battling life and losing. So, Dizaster, we had all this person and that person, and listen, so now it's coming down to who it actually is. Dizaster versus Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye's fire. Definitely fucks with his freestyles. I heard him on plenty of tracks. He's been around for a long time. He definitely is in tune with battle rap, which I really love that about him. He be having some dope punchlines too, because he's in tune. There be some people who be like, you know, don't disrespect the Freeway, but it's like, yo, I better hear some fire punchlines. Like, you judge some of the elite don't come with no mediocre, like, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you are who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, at the end of the day, you know, I'm a blogger when I'm not battling. I'm a blogger, battle rapper. I do both, you know, but I can judge and critique people who are more talented than me, and I still can't perform or be as good as them when I go to perform. I am who I am. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just blessed to be able to not be as good as some people I talk about, but I'm able to talk about them in a level that makes sense. I can consume what they're saying, even though I can't make it up myself. You understand what I'm saying? That's pretty much. Get to the battle. So Dizaster's gonna go and he's like, hey, Crooked Eye, don't give me that crooked eye. Oh, hoes frontin', he gonna run away like the law's coming. Don't butt in my business because you're scared of Joe Budden. So what happened to you, Joe Budden? Now you're in a podcast and he didn't do it and living like, you know, he's gonna break all that down. Like, you mad at Joe Budden? Like, it's gonna be like his personals when he goes into that fast rapping mode. I spit on the screen. It's dope. I like when he goes into that fast rapping mode. He goes into like breaking a person's down. He's definitely gonna break down Crooked Eye's career, and like they literally have like this. This is the crazy thing about battle rap. You can take somebody's greatness and make it sound trash. Battle rap is like growing up in the hood during the high school era. I mean, people in battle rap, you know, watch battle rap now as a high school. I don't know if things are still like this, but it's like you got made fun of. You're like, you're going to class to get an education and further your knowledge in life. Loser! Like, you got a job? What? You're not out just headshot all day? Brrr, that's not you all day. You're a puss. It's like that's just, and it's like, because Crooked Eye does have accolades and things like that, but I just feel like it's an open. It's like, what do you, like, there's so much to talk about somebody that's never had a battle. Not only that, Dizaster is, in his own right, one of the best to do this. You know what I'm saying? I know people who see him as a legend. Some people can't stand him, you know, but that's with everybody. People, you know what I'm saying? People are going to see a lot of people that way, you know what I mean? Like, and that's okay, you know what I mean? You don't gotta love everybody. Everybody's just not for you. I'm not for everybody. I'm totally okay with that. I live my life beautifully knowing I'm not for everybody. There's a lot of people be like, oh, get to the point. And people, I've seen even a couple blogs, people put this timestamp of when I start talking about battle rap because they don't want to hear about, you know, the real life talk I do. But I'm always gonna do that forever and always because I have a voice in this culture and with this channel. So why not take 2 minutes to speak to y'all about some relatable life things that maybe maybe you could get more from this blog than just a blog that every other blogger is going to talk about. I'm going to go my own lane. I'm going to talk about life. I'm going to use my channel to talk to people and understand that I know what they go through and I've been there. You'll get past it. I'm trying to motivate out here. And those people who say skip it or they don't want to hear it, well, you know what? I'm sorry for the position you're in. Because if you're the type of person that don't want to hear about the betterment of myself or other people, how to encourage others to do better, you're probably the people holding other people back and holding yourself back. You don't want to hear life-changing things because you're not ready to change your life. Bars! My life is a bar. What do you talk about? You can't rehearse that. Dizaster versus Crooked Eye. I mean, when I looked at it, I had a little bit of a crooked eye. Like, okay, you know what I mean? I'll take it. I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dope that like an industry rapper in his own right, you know what I mean, I just feel like Dizaster could diss Joel Ortiz. He could diss Joe Budden. He's gonna diss about how like Crooked Eye, like, you know, y'all ain't nothing without Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of things like that. Excuse me, I had a seltzer. At the end of the day, Dizaster does this. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to lean with Dizaster on this, of course, because it's a battle rapper versus someone who's not a battle rapper. So I'm always going to side with the battle rapper. But I don't think Crooked Eye's going to be whack. I think he's going to be dope. I really believe, and I was just talking about this earlier with a friend of mine, and I was saying, we were talking about how like the J.R. Writers, the Lloyd Bankses, the Crooked Eyes, we feel like, yo, they'll be dope in battle rap. I just feel like industry rappers feel as if once they battle and it's like your career's not working and that's why you came to battle rap. Like Al Calico said to Lux, you know what I'm saying? Like you're all here because, you know, your careers didn't work and like, whether that to be true or not, I just feel like it's silly. It's a great pure form of hip hop. It's how it started. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a dope way to just show how far you are. You can go back to the industry and be like, yo, I was able to step into the toughest form of hip hop, which is battle rap, do my thing and still make a dope track. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should have more confidence in that. But I understand, like, you feel like, yo, you just hanging it up after you do a battle. I really don't think that's true. Just like, you know, the beautiful thing about being an industry battler, you can cheat a rapper, you can cheat the game. Like, you can literally be like, you know what the league you want to fucks with, they holler at you, you know what money of the range you can get. And you basically, the league already tells you, though, these are the people we want you to battle. I mean, honestly, you can honestly cheat and just get your rounds ready for this person over like how many time you need to. You can literally prepare 3 rounds, then book the battle and still have 2 months to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was them and I was in a position like, yo, I don't need battle rap, I'm gonna do it this way. Like, why not do it that way? Like, I be having random bars, not rounds for people, but I got random like bars in my phone right now. I got a random, I got material for bill collector, because we been supposed to get booked, but look how many battles he has. Of course, I had to delete a lot of it. Big T, Reed Dollars, Charlie Clips, like all battles that were supposed to get booked. I have bars for them still, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I still got my Rain Man rounds somewhere in it, because you remember that guy, he no-showed, went to battle rap jail, whatever the case is, and I ended up battling Serious Jones instead, or was it Math? One of them. Yeah, man, so like, why not do it that way, you know? But, or like, maybe that's whack to some people hearing it, but I mean, do what you want, but don't try to shit as if battle rap is gonna make your career look any different. Your career is what it is if you're looking at battle rap at all. I mean, respectfully to battle rap and to you, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm being a hypocrite in that sense. I just agree with both sides. I get it. But nah, I think J.R. Ryder will be dope. I think Lloyd Banks would be dope. And I think Crooked Eye is going to be dope. Back to that, I think Dizaster and Crooked Eye is going to be a dope battle. West Coast shit. If y'all don't know, Crooked Eye could get into that super fast flow. Like, and so could Dizaster. I think Crooked Eye needs to take the first round, because the shock value, he'll have a lot of the crowd like hanging on his words, because it'll be the first round ever of him in battle rap. So that's always the advantage that you have coming in and having this like first round where everyone's like listening to you. You know what I'm saying? So I think he definitely has that advantage. But after that, you know, you got to get through this monster of Dizaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, he does what he does, and he does it well, very unorthodox. And when he gets into that bag, he's extremely dangerous. He has some, like, I think him and Iron Solomon is his greatest battle ever, and Irons. Like, that is one of the greatest battle raps ever. That's in my top 10, 100%. He's also corny sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? He's also not that good sometimes. He's too focused on, like, being aggressive and, like, having a unibrow, whatever weird things his face consumes of. Looks like, you look 50! You look 50! Look, angry-ass chipmunk. But I fucks with Dizaster, but I don't really. But I do, though, on the battle rap thing. He's just so extra. Like, just relax, bro. Just chill, bro. It's not that serious. Why are you always just threatening everyone on the internet? It's so weird to me. But I think, like, I just think that's weird. Just think, hey, it's a word of advice. If you really want to fight somebody, don't threaten them on the internet. They'll see it coming. Then you're liable to get popped on randomly. Because when you said you were going to do this, just don't say nothing. Or just grow the fuck up and stop trying to fight people all the time. Life goes on. Word of advice. But in a battle rap term, Dizaster ain't nothing to play with. He's dope. This is going to be a tough battle for Crooked Eye. I got Dizaster taking this. Crooked Eye's capable of taking a round, because anybody is, and I think he's pretty freaking dope. Not for nothing. He just has to stay away from them basic, you know what I'm saying? Industry rappers always tend to have like a bar that's just like, bruh, this is not 1970 something. But if he stays away from that, I think it'll be a good battle. Salute to Lush One, salute to Dizaster, salute to Direct. The GTX putting on. Salute to California. Salute to y'all sending me a flight ticket and go back. Let me go judge the battles in person, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that in the room vibe. You know what I'm saying? Lush One's like, yo, I got you, VIP. The VIP I want is a plane ticket. I'm not paying to go. Pay me. Pay me. Don't even just book my flight. I'll go blog on it in person. Y'all need that. Y'all be sleeping. If you don't book me, book another blogger. You need bloggers in the building. Y'all don't understand it though. Y'all end up flying out a girl you're not even having sex with. Jesus Christ. The behind the scenes truths are so dirty and bad, right? But I'm out of here. I gotta get my meal prep going. We're doing 93% lean ground turkey meat burgers. Making some Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. Got cardio in the morning and shoulders in the afternoon tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Stop being dirty. Oh, subscribe to that channel. Hit that like button, please. Thank you.